Hi everyone, welcome to a new video. So today's video, we're going to do a little bit of everything. We've got foils, we've got some fine line work, we've got pigments. So yeah, let's get started. So on the first design, I'm just going to in with, this is Nailchemy Saltstone, which obviously you can see it's the white, and I'm just going to put a layer of that on. Some little bits in there. I hate, that's really annoying. So anyway, got them out. And now I'm just going to go in with a base coat. And I'm using the base because because I'm going to put some of the pigments now. This is from Nailchemy and it's the Ombré collection, and I think this is my favourite colour out of all of them. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I like to put this on the base because I feel like it sticks better, you know, with that nice little tacky layer. So I'm just rubbing that in, and as you can see, I've got it everywhere. I do really love pigments, but yeah, they can be a little bit messy, but it's worth it. So yeah, I really love the colour of that. So now that's done, I'm going to go over with some top coat. And I'm going to cure that, and then we're ready. Then we've got a nice matte surface ready to start the design. So I'm just going to do half circles going along the edge of the nail, and as you can see, I'm slightly overlapping them. So I'll just carry on with that till we get to the end, just a little one there, and then I'll give that a cure. I do tidy that up a little bit, so made a little bit of a smudge, but that's the beauty of the top coat, because you know you can clean up any little mistakes. And now I'm just going to put some dots just around those edges, just working it along the nail. And as you can see, if you start off and then as you go along, your dots get smaller, and that gives a really nice effect. And then that's ready for a base coat I'm putting over it now, because I'm just going to add some of the mystical Mylar along the other edge, just to give it that little bit of glitter. And if you want any products from Nail Sugar, I've got a discount code in the description box for you. So I'm just going in, I'm popping a little bit. I don't want to overload it, but I do want that nice sparkle and shimmer. So yeah, that'll do for that one. And then now we can go in with the top coat, and I'll cure that for 60 seconds, and that's that one done now. And we'll start on the next design. So again, I'm just going to go in with a coat of the white, just catch up. And again, I'll only be using the one coat, as we are going to add the pigment to it. And on this one, I've decided to show you if you don't use the base. So to be honest, there's not much difference. It's just personal preference. So I've literally cured that for about 10 seconds, because you do need that sticky layer, I feel, for it to stick. So that one I've added a bit more pigment, so it does look a bit deeper. So you know, either way, you know, whether it's with the base or just over your colour, but do not give the colour a full cure, because I just don't feel like it sticks the same. But yeah, it's always good to have options, and you know, have a little play and see what works best for you, what your personal preference is. So I've added a layer of base, I've cured that, and now I'm just going down the centre with my striper brush. And once I've done that, I'm going to cure it, and we'll be using this lovely foil. The foil's from Nails, and also I'm using their foil glue. I've tried lots of different ones, and again, for me, this is what I prefer. This works best for me. It's really good, and the you know, the foil really adheres well to it. So I'm just going in, not, you know, not a thick coat, but making sure I've got it right down that side where I want it. And now I'm just going to press it and pat it. I'll go in with my silicone tool and really push that out. Now, because I'm using long tips, that's not going to go the full length, but it doesn't matter. I've got the other half there, so I'll just add that on in a tick once I'm happy that that's going to lift. So just try it first, that's it. Gently pull it back, and there we go. I'm going in on the bottom and just going to add that little bit extra there, and that's how easy it is to apply. But I didn't always find it that easy with foils, I've got to be honest. I tried so many different glues and yeah, they just weren't working for me. So, you know, it's like most things, isn't it? It's just a little bit of practice, and then once you get the technique, it's really good. So now I'm going to come in on the other side and we're going to do some more fine line work. So I'm doing little half circles and I'm going to take them right along this edge, and that's why it's good to have that center line. It keeps the design separate, you know, so you're not sort of going to go over it. Just gives like a little ridge, not that you can see but you can feel. And I'll pop that in for a flash cure, and then I'm going to add some little lines, and I'm just using, if you can see, the very tip of that brush. So I don't want the brush loaded with paint, because obviously the more paint you've got on it, the thicker your lines will be. So they're like little wheels, aren't they? So some of them I'm putting three lines, well, most of them. Yeah, I didn't know if I'd put 4 in some. And then another flash cure, and now I'm using my dotting tool, and I'm just going to pop that in the centre of each of those, and it's starting to take shape now. So it is a bit fiddly fine line work, but I absolutely love it, and I do think the effects are beautiful. So again, that's gone in for another flash cure, and now I'm taking a really small dotting tool. In fact, it's more like a needle point, but it has got that little dot on the end, and I want to go around those half circles, just like I've done there, and fill that with the dots. And now I'm just coming round the edges to pop some more of those down, and again, just keep them, you know, tiny. And that sort of comes with obviously the size of the tool you're using and the amount of pressure that you add to it. So I'm happy with that now. That's complete. So I'm going to give that a good top coat, and we'll give that a full cure. So for the next design, I've not shown you me doing the white and the pigment. I've done that. So I've gone in and I've just put the pigment in the 2 outer edges, and I'm going to fill that centre space with the foil glue. And then I'm just going to position the foil, sort of getting it to what, you know, what part of the pattern, because I want those little flowers on it. And again, just give it a really good rub with that silicone tool. Sometimes I just use my fingers, and there we go, that's done. And I also wanted to show you again the different effects. See, so that against the white background looks slightly different, you know, on the other one, because that was over the peach. So yeah, it's nice to have those different looks. And I just want to edge this off with my gel paint. So I'm going to go just around where the foil is. I'll give that a quick flash cure, and then I'm going to add some little dots just to, you know, sort of keep the pattern going with the other designs. I won't show you me doing all the rest of that, so I'm just coming in with some base coat, because I want a nice tacky layer, as I'm going to be adding a little bit more mystical Mylar, and I'm using some, yeah, the Nailchemy base coat for that. And I'm just going, I just want the little corners doing, so I haven't got loads on my brush, just a little sprinkle, and some down by the tip. And now we can go in with the top coat, so I'll do that, and then we'll give that a full cure, and that's that design complete. And now on to the final design. So I've done all the same as what I did before, the pigments and everything, and I'm just tidying that up. I've used my striper brush to go down the opposite side, and we're going to do some slightly different line work on this. Now I'm just going in with some base coat, a little bit of the mystical Mylar, and again, not overload it, just a nice little sprinkle of that on there, and then we'll pop that in for a cure. So I'm going to start off with doing some swirls, but this first one I did, it looked okay, but as we get further along, I took it off, you know, because I didn't feel like it went with the other one. I don't know, just wasn't happy with it. So I love all the swirls, absolutely love them, but I find it hard to film them because when I'm working, as I said, I've said before, I like to have the nail quite close up to me. So sort of when you're filming, it's a lot further away. So yeah, I do struggle. I need to practice filming it more. But it turned out okay, but they're not my best swirls, I'll be honest. So anyone who's got any tips for me on how to film them better would be much appreciated. So you can see now what I mean. The edge wasn't as nice, you know, on that top swirl as the one underneath it. So yeah, it came off. Here we go. And I decided to do it again. But that again is the beauty of this, you know, little bit of gel residue, wipe off, and yeah, your mistakes erased. But I like to leave mine in, keep it more realistic. You know, we all make little mistakes, so they're best being honest about it. So now I'm just going to finish this off with a few more little dots here and there, and then that's this set complete. I'm just going to top coat it and give that a full cure, and now you'll be able to see the finished set. So I really hope you like these. I've done a very similar design a couple of years ago before I had my YouTube channel, and I did really like them. So I thought, yeah, I'll create them again, and obviously I can film them and upload them now. So again, really hope you've enjoyed this video. I'd love it if you could like, comment, subscribe, and even share. That would be amazing. So you all take care, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.